It's not just about pulling a number out of the air. Most of you are charging based on what you think people can afford. And listen, projecting someone else's pocketbook is a big no-no. You need to understand what your solution is valued at, and based on that solution, what you should be charging for it. You're listening to the Move to Millions podcast with Dr. Darnyelle Jervey Harmon, the place to be for high-level conversations about all things millions. Your mission, mindset, methodologies, mandate, movement, messaging, marketing, metrics, and most definitely your money. I am your host, spiritual business growth coach, Dr. Darnyelle J. Harmon. Join me each week for inspiring stories, powerful interviews, and business growth strategy to help you experience abundance in your life because of your business. If you're ready to move to your next level everything, let's get this party started. Welcome back to the Move to Millions podcast. I am your host, Dr. Darnyelle, God Girl, spiritual business growth strategist, 8-figure entrepreneur, and the award-winning CEO of IncredibleOneEnterprises.com. I am so excited for you. This episode is powered by Move to Millions Live, my annual 3-day experience for 7-figure CEOs and scaling CEOs that are ready for 7 figures, where we will spend 3 days helping you to elevate your soul and your strategy so that you can walk boldly into your 7-figure business, your first or next. To learn more and to secure your seat, go now to movetomillionsevent.com. I'm excited for you today. Today, we're going to talk about a topic that I see way too much for entrepreneurs and small business owners that are around that $300,000 to $400,000 a year mark, that are literally bleeding money. You know who you are if that's who you are. So if you're making money in your business, but you know you're not making nearly as much as you should be, you're working really hard, you're closing deals, you're bringing on clients. But if you looked under the hood, you'd see that you are leaving hundreds of thousands of dollars on the table every single year. I had a client once say to me that every year you wait to hire Darnyelle to grow your business, you're leaving at least $1 million on the table. Isn't that crazy? Not because you aren't good at what you do, you're leaving this money on the table. And not because people don't want to buy from you, but because your business has holes. It has gaps and leaks. The holes that are draining your revenue while you're too busy working, keeping up, trying to get the next thing to happen to even notice. And the worst part, you don't even realize that this is happening. You think that in your business, just you and an executive assistant is all you need to make millions. That's a lie. Whoever told you that is a lie. No, actually, it's not a lie. You can get to 7 figures with just you and an EA. But you're doing way more work, much harder than you have to, because you need key team members in place in order to be able to support you. I have another episode that I've done on the show already that I'm going to point you back to, and I'll highlight it in the show notes for you. It's the episode where I talk about who should be on your financial management team. You need all of those people on your team, as well as many others, in order to help to make sure that you're not bleeding money. And I know you might be thinking, but Darnyelle, if I hire these people, isn't that going to spend money? But every hire is an investment, and every investment yields a return. It's also the way that you make money move. Money is an energetic flow. It has to move. It's always moving. And when we invest it out, we open up capacity for the investment to return in the form of another person who's adding value to the bottom line of the business. This cycle that you are in right now, this $300,000 to $400,000 a year, is what I call the millions messy middle. It's the stage where 6-figure entrepreneurs get stalled, thinking they just need more clients. They just need more traffic. If I could just get more leads, if my marketing would just work, if I could just learn how to close more, if I could just learn how to do a challenge, if I could just. But what if I told you today that you making more money is actually not about you doing more, it's about fixing what is broken in your business? Today, I'm going to help you to expose some of the biggest revenue leaks that are keeping you stalled in your $300,000 to $400,000 a year business. And I'll even quickly show you how you can fix them so that you can stop working hard for your money. You ain't Donna Summer. You shouldn't be working hard for the money. The money is already yours. It wants to come to you. Money wants to flow in your direction, but money won't flow in your direction unless you shift some things internally, the way you see yourself, the way you see God, and the way you see money. So we're going to talk about the important big shift you need to make. At $300,000 to $400,000 a year, you might think you have a lead problem, but you don't. You have a monetization problem. Your revenue is capped, not because you don't have enough clients, but because you're priced too low based on the actual value you bring to the table. You're undercharging or giving away too much access to you. Number two, you have no true sales system. People come in, but there's no automated way to capture them, to nurture them, and close them. Number three, you don't have an offer stack that moves clients up. We talk about the leverage and scale offer suite in my book. Once someone buys, there's nowhere else for them to go. And you're not learning how to keep your clients for life. You're going to get new clients. You're spending new money and advertising dollars when you have clients that you can continue to serve. And your back-end monetization is weak. You don't have upsells or continuity and retention strategies in place inside of your business. Scaling is not about working harder or finding new clients every single day. It's about optimizing the revenue that's already coming into your business. Do you know that there's 3 ways to grow your business? Number 1, you can go and get some brand new clients. That's the hardest. Number 2, you can sell more things to existing clients. That's the easiest. And number 3, you can go and you can revitalize previous clients to get them to become your clients again. Do you realize that 78% of the people who have been your client would become your client again if you presented a new solution to a current problem that they have? And when you understand how to stop bleeding money inside of your business, these are the things that you'll be able to uncover and you'll be able to build clients for life. I have so many clients who work with the same 20, 50, 100 clients year after year after year because they built this system to help them to do so. It can really be a game changer for you. So if you're not making at least $1 million a year in your business, it's because your revenue model is broken. And you cannot scale a broken revenue model. That's what you need to understand. If you love the Move to Millions podcast and the Move to Millions book is blowing your mind, then you have got to join us for Move to Millions Live. All the details are waiting for you to secure your seat at movetomillionsevent.com. If you've got Move to Millions, the book, you need Move to Millions, the planner. It's the perfect companion as you plan, prepare, and position to profit to and beyond the $1 million mark. Grab your planner today at movetomillionsplanner.com. 3 quick steps to help you to begin to fix your revenue problem. This is what it's going to look like. Number 1, you need to raise your prices. But you got to do it strategically. It's not just about pulling a number out of the air. Most of you are charging based on what you think people can afford. And listen, projecting someone else's pocketbook is a big no-no. You need to understand what your solution is valued at, and based on that solution, what you should be charging for it. Number 2, you need to implement a sales system that runs without you. Right now, if you stop selling, you stop making money in your business. That's a whole problem, a whole nother episode probably. And number 3, you've got to monetize your existing clients better. You need retention, you need upsells, you need lifetime value optimization for your clients. If you began to do just these 3 things, you would double your revenue without having to go get a brand new client. But you need the right strategy, and that's where I come in. That's when my team comes in. I'm going to tell you about a client that I worked with recently named Shannon. Shannon came to me around $450,000 a year, very exhausted, constantly chasing new clients, convinced that she had a lead problem. When we audited her revenue model and found that she was leaving at least $250,000 on the table just from gaps in her pricing and her sales systems. Within 6 months, she crossed 7 figures without running a single new ad, just by fixing the leaks that were existing in her business. Imagine that. This is what we help clients do in our programs, in our Proximity Mastermind and in our Legacy Collective. We fix the leaks so that every sale you make is maximized, so that every client you bring in moves through a system that generates more revenue for your business without you having to do more work. If you're listening to this and you know that you are undercharging and you know that you have clients that you are not maximizing, then I want you to do one thing. I want you to go to my DMs on Instagram or Facebook, and I want you to send me the word revenue, and I want you to do it right now. You know how to find me. I am at Darnyelle Jervey Harmon on all the platforms. Go find me right now. If you send me that message, then I am going to do a business audit and assessment call with you. I'm going to personally walk you through how to find money that is in your business that you are bleeding right now and what to do about it. No more guessing, no more hoping. We can get this fixed today. We'll do that business audit and assessment. We'll look at the gaps. We'll turn the gaps into gateways, and you'll put you in a position where you can actually start bringing new revenue into your business. So that's what I want you to do, because I'm here to tell you that right now you have a 7-figure business right now. You're just not packaged, priced, and positioned correctly, and you are not maximizing it because you don't have the right revenue model in place inside of your business. We can help you to fix that. That's what we would love to do. Shoot me a DM or go register for Move to Millions Live. That's your other option. Come join me in May. You'll learn more about how to work with me and my team in our programs so that we can help you to get your business to the next level. It's going to be a game changer for you. I'm so clear on that. And once you recognize that you're bleeding money and you learn how to plug the gaps or put the bandaid on or get out your suture kit and suture up the incision so that the money stops leaking out of your business, you'll have more money to go hire the people that you need to take your business to the next level, to bring on those key financial management team members, to bring on those operations team members, to bring on those talent team members so that you get out of the day-to-day and stop spending all of your time in the business and actually position yourself to work on the business. And there's nothing that would bring me more joy than to work with you on how to do that. So shoot me that DM or go grab your ticket to Move to Millions Live, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care.
Thank you for joining me for the Move to Millions podcast. The way I see it, you deserve a business that generates millions. We'd love to have you join us in May at Move to Millions Live to help you prepare, plan, and position your company for the $1 million mark. Visit Move to Millions event now to grab your seat. If you enjoyed our time together, do yourself a favor, head on over to iTunes, subscribe, rate, and leave us a review. Until next time, remember, millions are your birthright, and to access them, you need only move. See you next time. Take care.